Brendan Waye is a tea sommelier who is terribly fond of all things tea. He steeps, he blogs, brags, teaches, and rates tea. He runs an online store called The Tea Guy, and he consults to the Canadian tea retail industry. His roots are in the north. It is my pleasure to welcome Brendan Waye back to Studio 4 to show and tell us more. And you don't look Inuit to me.
No, but I do have native blood in me, so...
And that's how you started drinking tea, right?
It was with the native people in the Arctic, yeah. It was with the Inuit, and as we talked about on a previous show, copious amounts of tea, 12, 15 cups a day, incredible. But used to be loose leaf, now it's all bagged tea.
In the north too?
In the north.
Everywhere in the Arctic?
Yes, unfortunately,
all
convenience
bagged tea.
trumps, yeah.
So what is the diff, really?
Well, the difference is, really, if you look at this here, you'll see that when you buy bagged tea, you're buying a box of packaging. And it's interesting to dissect this, actually. Let me grab your pen there for a second.
Sure.
Open this.
You don't want to ruin your nails.
I don't have any nails. I cut them this morning, so.
Can you get it?
So when you rip this open, you see that basically you've got like all this packaging.
Right.
I should have probably done this beforehand, but.
Well, it's, should we get help?
There we go. So
should I call for assistance?
So what happens is you buy this stuff and you got plastic, okay, for one. You got a box.
Right.
You got a pouch.
Right.
And in the pouch, you open that up, so you got another layer of packaging. And in here, you've got a tag and a string. And then way down inside all that, you've got about 1.5 grams of tea.
Pretty
and
much.
This is called genmaicha. You know the tea you get when you have sushi?
Yes,
that beautiful
I love
green.
That tea,
yeah, this is it. This is called genmaicha. So this is what.
Okay.
This is what loose genmaicha would look like.
Okay, what it would look like and what it would smell like is
in the tea bag. Now, when you buy it in loose leaf.
Right.
So just to point of reference.
I'll be the demo.
That's about 30 cents worth of tea.
30 cents worth. Okay.
When you buy it in this form.
Right.
Okay. But look at what you've got here, right? You've got all this packaging. Now.
Exactly. It's not as environmental.
Exactly. This same tea, loose leaf. Is about that amount right there.
Look at the difference in the size and the color.
So these are the exact same
tea.
teas, Japanese genmaicha.
Wow. Why is that so much bigger?
Well, to get it into tea bag, one of the things you have to do is you have to mulch it up. And as soon as you mulch up tea, it's like taking anything. You're losing a lot of the enzymes and the essences of the leaf when you mulch it up. So not only that, it's probably about 1.5 years old as well. It's probably been in the bag for 1.5 years. This is produced by a Japanese guy. Get it out of a guy in Seattle. His father makes this in Japan almost every month.
Really, and sends it. And where do you store that tea?
Fresh.
When you have loose leaf tea, where do you store it?
I
Just
keep it
in the tea
tin can. Yeah, exactly.
Do you ever put it in the fridge or anything like that, or is that a
Remember matcha that I whisked the last time I was here? Well, matcha you would store in the fridge, but loose leaf tea, just keep it in a can.
Just in a can, in a cool spot. All of this. Well, that's incredible. Look at it.
So that's only one of the
That
factors.
should make the tea dictionary.
Yeah.
I love this book.
That's a great book.
It is.
That was a 7-year project by James Norwood Pratt. So it covers almost everything in the tea industry.
Sure.
So the difference in making it too is incredible. So when
you made tea for Deepak Chopra, didn't you?
I did. My Earl Grey. So when you're people, one of the myths of loose leaf tea is it's hard to make, right? Right. It's difficult. What do you do with the leaves? And this is ultra convenient. That's the thing.
Of course. You can put this in your purse.
You're sacrificing quality and you're paying way too much for it. That's the problem. So when you brew loose leaf tea, there's a whole plethora of devices on the market. This is a really common one. Cup strainer, right?
I love that one. I have one like that, and it's a snap.
It's so easy to use. You dump your loose tea in, add the hot water. When it's done, you just flick it in your garbage container or your compost. Leaves compost really well.
Yeah.
This device
have a cuppa.
Yeah, and this device is really new on the market. So you've seen me use this before in my little chaiwala stand, right?
Yes.
So
but that's an individual one.
Yeah. Now, if you smell that, Fanny, you're going to get fresh notes of the toasted rice and the green tea and all that.
Yeah, and what's the little white?
The white is when they roast the rice, some of it pops. Yeah, so they're actually toasting the rice kernels, and some of them in the process of doing that pipe. So this is called genmaicha, like I said, and it's one of the most common teas you're going to get when you have sushi.
Yum. And how long do you steep that? Was the water hot, or?
This was boiled about 10 minutes ago, so I made sure it had come down in temperature quite a bit.
You told me before you don't have to have boiling with green.
No. In fact, you want to be probably below 180 degrees Fahrenheit.
Really?
So the easiest way to do that, if you don't have a thermometer, boil a kettle, walk away, let it sit for 7 to 10 minutes.
And don't
come
worry
back
about
and
it.
use it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
And how long would you let that steep?
2 minutes for green teas. Yeah.
2 minutes.
Not longer than 2 minutes.
Otherwise, bitter. What happens?
Yeah. Bitter, and what happens is the enzymes in green tea don't take well to hot water. It's like overcooking your vegetables.
Okay.
Think about boiling the crap out of your carrots, right?
Yeah.
Mushy carrots. There's not a lot left in it.
Gray broccoli.
Exactly, same thing.
Don't want that.
Yeah, so we bring the water temperature down to get the most amount of health benefits out of the tea.
And green tea, good antioxidants. You told me this, healthy,
exactly.
good for us, all of that. And the other tea is Earl Grey.
Yeah, another very common one. And I'll show
the
you
Deepak Chopra tea from this morning.
I'll show you the difference here again. This is a loose leaf Earl Grey. And again, what you're looking at is full leaves. And just smell the bergamot on that. Then again, we do a little comparison.
Organic fancy Earl Grey. Bergamot.
Bergamot.
What's bergamot?
The bergamot it grows in Italy, in the boot of Italy. It's a citrus bush, and what they do is they extract the oils from these little citrus fruits. And the oil is the oil of bergamot. Beautiful scented oil.
I know the smell.
Yeah, exactly. It's very common. You can actually buy it as an essential oil, too. So we look at that, and then we look at, again, we look at what you get in a tea bag.
Right.
And the funny thing is, 30 cents is the cost on this, and 30 cents is the cost on this. But the problem is, there's only about 10 cents worth of tea in there. The other 20,
so you're 20 cents out.
20 cents is packaging, which you throw out.
Of course it is. And is that good for us? I mean, I'm not dissing the tea bag industry, but you see silk tea bags.
Yeah. What they're doing with that, that's an attempt.
Aren't they silk?
It is silk, or biodegradable nylon is the other product they're using. But they are managing to get loose leaf tea into that package, but it's prohibitively expensive. You're looking at 45 to 50 cents a serving. So just smell the difference. See if you can smell any Earl Grey on the bagged one. Any bergamot, I should say.
No.
Huge difference, right?
Huge difference. Yeah. A tiny bit, because you told me it was in here. Now you've tricked me. But it's the essence of this is magnificent. And so now, shouldn't you pour that, or is it going to get bad?
There we go. Let's pour it. Good idea.
I just want people to see how that works. Yeah. My daughter bought those for Christmas.
So you can either lay it right on top of your cup like that, right? And it just drops into the cup. The best, when they came out with this really opened up loose leaf tea for a lot of people.
No kidding. I mean, it was our favorite. You know how you have favorite Christmas gifts? This was the favorite Christmas gift. One person got one, then everybody wanted one.
Oh, you gave them away for Christmas?
My daughter.
Oh, did, yeah.
Did. And everybody was all over this. So what a beautiful color. Now, as a tea sommelier, is that a good color? Is that a not so good color?
One of the things when you're brewing green teas, especially like this Genmaicha, the vibrancy of the green tea color. Ooh. And you're going to get what you get is you get the notes of the toasted rice.
Oh, I love that. It's kind of popcorny.
It is. And
isn't it a little bit?
Interesting tradition on this tea as well. In Japan during the war, when tea was really expensive and the middle class couldn't get it, the reason they put all this toasted rice in there was to stretch it out, to make the tea last longer. Oh. Because they would get like half a pound a week of tea. So
now, would you put cream in this tea, sir?
No.
What do you do? What's a good tea for someone who really needs cream and sugar, or milk and sugar?
The darker the teas, like the English breakfast teas, where they have when you brew them, like this is a common tea you would use with a lot of people add milk to Earl Grey. But think of things like Irish breakfast, English breakfast, Russian caravan. These teas are all designed to be drank with milk.
Okay, and so when you buy a loose leaf tea, how much do you buy at once? How long should you keep it?
That's a really good question, actually, Fanny, because most people, when they go to a tea shop, they don't understand what loose leaf tea looks like. So the old version was, I'll take a pound of tea, right? You walk in and you get it wrapped up and it was a pound of tea. Pound of tea lasts you about probably 2 months. But in this case, when you're buying loose leaf tea today, you should be buying about 150 grams. Because it'll last, you want to be replenishing your tea about every month.
Okay, just like the salami.
You got it.
150 grams of salami, some tea, some whatever.
For instance, this is a 100-gram tin. If you're drinking tea, 2 cups of tea a day, you're going to go through this tin full, one of these tins full every month.
Okay, and when you don't have a brewing device, this fancy brewing device, what would you do? Just throw it in a cup and put some water in and strain it?
The tea bag or the loose leaf?
The loose leaf.
Loose leaf. Well, we talked about this device. There's another little thing on the market. It's called you make your own tea bags in this case.
Oh, fine.
So you just,
as if we don't have enough to do.
So you just stuff your tea in there, and these you can actually pack up and take to the office with you.
Well, that makes sense. Or you can take on a trip. Because sometimes you get to the hotel and you want a perfect cup of tea and they only have the Lipton.
That's true.
Nothing wrong with Lipton, but you know what I mean. How nice to see you.
And
thank you for brewing tea.
And there's some books out there too, so you can.
Yeah, because this book called Tea History, History Terroirs, which mean the land.
Yeah.
All good. Thank you.
Montreal Company.
Thank you. Remember, you can catch all of our conversations on YouTube or follow us on Twitter at Fanny Studio 4.